My friend said, "Good morning, maestro. Yesterday, I sang Canta per me while listening to Denise. I kept thinking about the same things. My audience is in my abdomen, only the abdomen. The breath must go inward. I must use my whole body, reduce the volume to the minimum possible, and not push anything." After finishing, I watched Albanese's version, which was magnificent as well. I remembered when you told me that every day must be a challenge. Otherwise, there is no improvement. So I tried to imitate his voice while applying the exact same principles. I sang Denise twice, once lying down and once standing up. I sang Albanese twice, once lying down and once standing up. To my great pleasure, when I sang Albanese while standing, my body instinctively sought abdominal support. I wasn't thinking about it. I was practically doing everything with my dantian. My back curved, just like when I do the cat exercise, like Gigli or Delmonico when they sing. My head tilted backward and my knees bent to find breath support. Practically, without doing anything intentionally, but only focusing on the things I mentioned earlier, my body naturally adapted to the situation to achieve its goal. Now I am sending you the recordings and await your wise judgment. But I wanted to let you know that everything is working in the most natural way possible. Thank you so much, Maestro. This is my student. I instructed him to study Danise and Albanese, and this intelligent young man chose Canta per me. Of course, the tonality and pitch are different, but let's listen first. Why am I sharing this here? Because this way we can observe the growth process of a tenor. Everything is progressing according to my plan, and the results have been highly effective. He has already made significant progress and has now reached the level of performing in small concerts. However, my goal is to train him to become an even more outstanding tenor. By sharing this here, I am also documenting his progress, making it easy to review and even compare his singing at different stages. All right, let's listen first, and then I will add my comments, highlighting both the strengths and areas for improvement.
Canta per me stanotte una canzone, tu così bella e piena voce d'oro. Canta per me stanotte, estesi moro, moro s'intenna. Canta, o serenata e marinare, ma tanto niente non si canta più. Mare, stanotte quanta barca a mare, ma tu non canta, ma che piensedo. Perché una mia giornata è bella, questi figlioletti piena voce d'oro. Canta per me, estesi moro, moro s'intende una bella canzone. Canta, lontane mie casi tornata, me abdem morir.
Oh, you are making very rapid progress. Congratulations. Very good. As a tenor, your middle register has already surpassed that of the three tenors. Their middle voice is slightly weaker than yours. I fully understand that at this stage, focusing on strengthening your middle register and expanding your abdominal support is an excellent foundation. Not only do you not need to worry about high notes, but by training your middle voice with confidence, your high notes will become significantly better than before. This is your strength. However, I must point out that I still require you to reduce the tension of the airflow in your oral cavity, nasal cavity, mask, and forehead when singing in the middle register. These areas should not be engaged forcefully. They must remain relaxed. I would rather hear a very pure and simple middle register without excessive resonance than a middle register that is overly resonant. That kind of resonance is not correct. In the future, I will explain to you how to further refine your middle voice. You must also reduce the volume when singing in this range, allowing more space for your breath to be controlled by your abdomen. Remember, do not let your resonance chambers take over the work that should be done by your abdomen. All right, now let's listen to your practice of Albanese's singing style.
A, E, U. Canta questa notte una canzone, tu così bella e piena voce d'oro. Canta per me stanotte e stasi d'oro, moro s'intende una bella canzone. Canto, non ne no 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 no, corondoline non si canta più. Canto, la notte quanta porca mare, tu non canta, ma che piense tu. Perché non è cantata bella, così figliola piena voce d'oro. Canta per me, e stasi d'oro, moro s'intende una bella canzone. Canto, lontaneti così tornata, così tornata, e non te ne può dire. Canto, la na 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 na, ma quello sola me abdem morir. A, E, I.
Very good. Your voice has improved compared to before, and I can also sense that your breath support from the abdomen has increased. In terms of individual phonation, you have basically grasped Monaco's method. Now we need to take it a step further. The 5 vowel exercises that Monaco demonstrated in the video only focus on producing sound below the vocal cord level while maintaining resonance in the mask and other areas. This is just the most basic stage. When you practice in between singing phrases, even though you are deliberately lowering the voice placement, if you believe this is correct, you will still rely on those resonance areas. Perhaps what I am about to tell you now may be difficult for you to fully understand. Your larynx must hide behind the clavicle when producing sound. Yesterday morning, I had a voice call with my American student, and I explained to him how to sing both the middle and high registers. If needed, I can also explain it to you in a call. In this Albanese high note exercise, you may have remembered Monaco's phonation technique and fixed your sound in the hard palate to produce good resonance. However, when you sang the high notes, your voice got stuck in the hard palate. This needs to be corrected. Let me point out something crucial. No great tenor in the world remains completely still while singing high notes. In your high note passage, your front chest to the back of your head remained rigid. How can you produce a good sound this way? When singing high notes, you must always be aware. Is your breath flowing smoothly? Is your sound round and full? Is your resonance in its optimal state? Your middle register is very good, but singing high notes is an entirely different matter. Your chest and head position must change angles according to different vowels, consonants, and pitches. This is what I mean when I talk about adjusting the shape and position of the resonance chambers. Sometimes standing straight produces the best sound. Sometimes leaning back slightly at an angle between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, a 90-degree angle, is needed. Other times, a 100-degree or even a 110-degree angle may be required. To produce the best sound, you must personally experiment and adjust the degree of tilt. That's all for today. You must correct the issue of your high notes getting stuck in the hard palate.